And that intro was brought to you by Queen. Yep. 44 the Legendary is going to attempt to talk about football on a football channel that's supposed to be about football. But I never really talk about football. I just post my reaction to the Saints winning and losing games and just talk about a bunch of random shit. But today we're going to try to talk about football, actual football. So for all of you that are subscribed to this channel for a football channel, we're going to try to talk about this the right way. Brandon Rogers, Bruce Saint, Snakebite, how y'all doing? Brandon Rogers, I'm subscribed to Billy Badass. Never really took the time to really check out any of his content, not gonna lie. And I've been subscribed to him for years, dude, like years and years and years, like since I started type of deal. I've never ever really, like, I know how he is, I know his persona, but like I don't necessarily know what goes on over there. I don't necessarily know what he does really. But interesting. I'm not sure what that rant was about. But today we're going to talk about the Saints and Titans and a little bit more of the NFL and what's going on. Just got done watching Bruce Saint's video. Bruce Saint had some great points. And he just ate some pizza rolls. That's great. Brandon Rogers says he does a great Billy Badass impression. Well, hey, why don't you make a video and do that for us? I mean, I put myself out there impersonating a lot of other people. Why don't you do your own thing, Brandon? That would draw some clout. You put in the title Billy Badass impression or impersonation. Shit, dude, that would draw some views. I can't really do a Billy Badass right now because I don't really necessarily watch him that much. Anyway, guys, we talking about the Saints and Tennessee Titans. Listen, it's to the point to where I'm not gonna sit here and beat around the fucking bush anymore. I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, oh, I don't know if we're gonna win. I don't know. And I'm also not gonna bring that stupid me picking against them rationale, even though that has proven to work. I'm 5-1 whenever I pick against the Saints this year. Well, the Saints are 5-1 whenever I pick against them to lose. And Owen, been for a catastrophic collapse by Paulson Adebo, I would have 100% believed in this method of picking against the Saints every week, because, you know, being down 24-6 and still winning in the fourth quarter, like, come on now. It's got to be me picking against them that's making it happen, you know. But that curse was broken. I feel like I said, you guys know the deal. The Wi-Fi is going to go off and go on. I'm not going to sit here and bitch about it. Nah, the stream did not die, guys. If you see the stream cut out, the stream's not going to die until I say it's done. Until I say it's done, the stream will not go away. Snakebite, so I'm back here. The mic, I already said it 100 times, my connection gets really bad, really cracky whenever I'm driving. So like, if you see it cut out, just wait a few seconds or whatnot. I'll be right back. I'm not going nowhere. So basically what I'm saying is, like, picking against the Saints is a good method because number one, I mean, they're 5-1 whenever I pick against them. They were almost damn near 6-0. I mean, hey, they're guaranteed to stay in every game that I pick against them, I guess you could say. The two games that I picked them to win, Carolina never in that game. The Giants, I mean, it was just destined that we're going to lose that one. Like I said, Snakebite, man, like, the stream doesn't die until I say it's done. The reason why it cuts out is because of the Wi-Fi. Yeah, so just in case you guys want to, like, or were wondering, my connection gets bad when I'm driving. It gets choppy when I'm driving. I'm not gonna cut out until I say I'm done. So, whenever, like, you go those little freeze up moments or whatever, you think the stream's died, it's not dying. I just gotta, you know, press reconnect or whatever, or I just gotta drive for a few seconds and then let it come back on, because I'm in a you know, the connection with a bunch of different people driving, you know, they're all on it. Hey Jedi, how you doing, girl? Nelly, aka Nelly. How you doing, girl? So I picked against the Saints for a lot of different reasons. Not to put my hopes up, to give them good luck. I mean, they're better whenever I pick against them. They're guaranteed to stay in every game. They're not going to get blown out. So there we go. It's Titans game. We got to be rationally real here, guys. We got to be rational. We can't look at Miami losing or Miami beating the Ravens last night, and we can't look at Miami beating the Ravens last night and look at it as, oh my, all the time. I think the Saints have a chance to win even with what they have on the field, but it comes into a specific formula. I feel like we have a good enough defense to hold up and contain Tennessee's offense to 20 to mid 20 points. And I feel like if our offense can get into some kind of rhythm with what we have, we can move the ball down the field. But I feel the key to win this game is, number one, we got to play defense. We can't let up on defense. And number two, we've got to sustain long drives. We've got to sustain long drives. Number three, catch the freaking ball. Catch the ball. Catch the ball, Trautman. Catch the ball. I think we just signed, what's that guy's name? His last name starts with a V. Tight end. Veneri? Correct me on that. I'm not exactly sure what the guy's name is, but we just signed him. We're that desperate. We're that desperate. Yep, looks like no Kamara on Sunday, which is, you know, hey, it spells even more trouble for us. You would think the Saints are going to get blown out. I don't think they're going to get blown out. I think it's going to be a close game. I think they're going to be able to stay in it throughout the entire game. They're going to find a way. I just feel like at the end, I feel like in the trenches, whenever it matters the most, who's going to get it done, I feel like that's where they're going to struggle, whether it be offense or defense. Nick Vanetti? Okay, that's his name, Vanetti. Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, no Kamara on Sunday. Mark Ingram's going to get it. Hey, we're going to see a nice dose of Mark Ingram. So we're going to have to involve Taysom Hill in the game a lot if we want a chance to win. Is this a must-win game? It's not. Number one, it's an AFC game. Number two, even with a loss, we're still guaranteed to hold one of the wild card spots. We'll just have to pull against Atlanta and Carolina, and if that were to happen, we'll be fine. I feel like ultimately we have a better chance than a lot of people think. Yeah, Nick Vanette. That's his name. Nick Vanette. That's his name. That's what I'm saying, Brute Saint. We're expecting. There's no game this year that you would think the Saints would get blown out in more than this one right here. Even Tampa Bay, dude. We had Jameis. We had, you know, Kamara. We had guys. We had our top stars in the game. This game, we're not going to even have Kamara, most likely. It's looking like we're going to be all practice squad. I mean, you think we're going to get blown out in this game. Our defense is going to have to hold up. Paulson Adebo, dude, you worry me, man. I know you're going to be better in the future, but right now you worry me, dude. Like, you really do, man. There are times where you make me want to pull my hair out, bro. That Giants game and last week, dude. Like, come on, dude. Come on. And then there are times where you make me want to love you. Like whenever you intercepted Aaron Rodgers week 1. Jedi, yeah. Yeah, it does. But, I mean, you look at every team the Saints have lost to this year. They're either below 500 or at 4-4. They're 4-4 or worse. The Saints, all the teams that the Saints have beaten this year, Green Bay above 500, New England above 500, Washington, nah, they're not. They suck too. Throw them out the window. Seattle, they sucked too at the time. Tampa Bay, above 500. We've beaten 3 great teams this year. 3 great teams this year. The rest of the teams that we've played were all either at 500 or below. The only 3 teams that were above 500 on our schedule so far, we've beaten. We're undefeated against above 500 teams. And I don't like this idea. I don't like this idea. I do not like this idea of people saying, oh, this is a throwaway season. This is just an experimental year. I get it. It's an experimental year, yes. But when you're in the middle of a season and you're 5-3, I don't want to hear that shit, dude. We're not fucking 0-8 or 1-7, dude. We're 5-3, bro. We've made it this far. We've gotten as good as 5-2 with the team that we have. I don't want to hear that shit about, oh, let's just tank. Who cares what happens the rest of the year? If you're one of those people saying that, fuck you. Fuck you and go fucking stop watching football. I'm sorry, it's this year. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive next year. Like, geez, man. I want to see how, I'm not expecting to win the Super Bowl, but when I'm in the middle of a watching the Saints play in a wild card game, if they make the playoffs this year, I'm not thinking about, oh, even if they win this game, we're probably going to lose next. No, motherfucker, I'm in the moment of the game. I'm in the moment seeing what we can do. I have my nerves and emotions in the game. I'm not worried about the next week. I want to see how far we can get. I want to see how resilient we are. I want something to hope for, man. Stop fucking talking about next year. Next year. I don't fuck next year. I'm worried about this year. I want to see what we can do this year. Stop having that stupid loser mindset, bro. And that's to the Saints fans that are talking about, oh, this year we ain't gonna do nothing anyway. Like, come on, man. Come on. That's what I'm saying, Brute Saint. Well, Jedi, I will tell you this. Seattle needs us to lose 3 games to not only does Seattle need Seattle would need the Saints to lose 3 more games, which is very possible. But that's still asking a lot. I mean, they would need Atlanta to only lose like one game to jump them in the wild card. I have a weird feeling the Falcons are going to beat Dallas because it's just the algorithm of the NFL, dude. Like, I can't see a number 7 seed in the NFC. I can't see a 7 seed in the NFC being below 500 right now. Like, I just can't see it. I feel like Atlanta's going to get this. Like, I feel like they're going to beat Dallas. But I'm picking Dallas to win. And I want Dallas. I hope Dallas wins. But I just have a weird feeling that Atlanta's going to, like, pull that game out. It's just like the Saints and Titans, man. Like, now that Baltimore's got 3 losses, the Titans are the only 2-loss team in the AFC. If the Titans lost to us on Sunday, no team in the AFC would have only 2. Every team in the AFC would have 3 or more losses. Which means this early in the year, the number 1 seed in the AFC would have 3 losses already. Like, I can't see a team falling to 3 losses, every team in the AFC falling to 3 or more losses this early in the year. I can't remember a time where it's happened. I just feel like the Titans are going to keep that 8 and that 2-loss thing. Like, you just add everything together, man. Like, I know it sounds like fucking conspiracy or fucking superstition bullshit or whatever. I get it. I know. But sometimes, like with the algorithm of the NFL, every year you kind of put 2 and 2 together with a lot of shit, you know? Not just who's better, who's worse, because anybody can win. It's just a matter of, like, fate, you know? Yeah, brute Saint, but what we're going to have to do is go on sustained drives, man. I want to see 6-minute drives. I want to see the defense getting some rest and not stay on the field for fucking forever, you know? I want to see, you know, if we have holy hell, if we have a 7-point lead in the fourth quarter and the ball with like 10 minutes to go, I want us to go on a long drive and you know, a long drive, run some clock out and make it a 2-possession game. I want to see small shit like that, dude. I don't want to keep on going 3 and out like last week, dude, because the defense, I mean, yeah, the defense, they fucking sold at the end of the game. But the wide receivers not catching the ball and punting all this time. I mean, the defense held Atlanta to 3 points through 2 fucking quarters until the final 5 seconds. The Saints should have had at least 14 fucking points on the board right there, dude. We were in their territory 2 or 3 times, man. Trautman decides he wants to start having Butterfingers on 4th down. Penalties. I mean, it's just small, stupid shit that cost us that game yesterday, or last week. What's up, German lady? How you doing, baby? I feel like the formula to win is to try and sustain some kind of ground game and be consistent with it. And involve Taysom Hill. Stay and keep sustained drives going and play fucking defense. I mean, that's how we got to win this game. There's gonna be no fucking shootout. There is gonna be no fucking shootout. If this is a shootout, it's gonna be a blowout. Tennessee's gonna blow us out if they start scoring like crazy. So my key is keep long drives, keep the Titans offense off the field. We have a good running defense, but you got to keep in mind Adrian Peterson is going to be in the backfield. We've got to make sure we have him down packed, and at least we shut that down. And then, you know, whenever we shut that down, you know, we got to put pressure on Ryan Tannehill. I mean, that's the keys. It'd be cool if the defense can get a few takeaways, man. That would definitely help. Fireball. In all reality, everything adds up in y'all's favor to beat us by at least 14, dude. Like, Fireball. Y'all really should beat us by 14 plus. Y'all are the best team in the AFC right now. And everything's lining up in your favor. I mean, I cannot see a team in the AFC this early in the year as the #1 seed having 3 losses. I can't see it happening. It's too early for a team to have 3 losses. The Titans have got to keep that 2-loss streak going, you know, at least until like week 12 or something, you know. But keep in mind, Fireball, all the shit that's going for y'all, I mean, you know that that should kind of scare you, you know? You should kind of look at that as, that's so ironic. Because if the Titans ended up losing this game, it would just fit the fucking irony so well, you know? Everything going in y'all's favor. Home field, big win over the Rams. The Saints are fucking limping into this game like with nobody. We have nobody. We have nobody. Y'all ought to smack us by 14. Y'all ought to smack your fucking wing across our faces like 20 different times on Sunday. And with all that being said, you feel like you feel like the Titans would do it, but you expect the unexpected. That's all I'm saying. That's why I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be a closer game than a lot of people think. Do I think the Saints can win? Yes, I think they can. But I think realistically the Titans are going to win. I'm picking the Titans to win. I don't think the Titans and Mike Vrabel are going to be stupid enough to overlook this game. I mean, it's about strategy at this point. You're going against Sean Payton. Anybody can beat anybody, Fireball. The Saints have the Saints the only 3 teams that we've played so far that are above 500, the Saints have beaten them all. New England, the Buccaneers, and who's the other fucking team? Green Bay. The only 3 teams that are above 500 the Saints have beaten so far. That are on our schedule. Everybody else on our schedule is below, is 4-4 or below. And the Saints are 2-3 against those teams. Just to tell you how fucking ironic that shit is. The Saints love to, I mean, you can say overlooking opponents is easy, which it is, it really is. But like when it comes down to overlooking opponents, it's much more than just what you think. What's up, Demetrius? How you doing? What's up, Gideon? How you doing? It's overlooking an opponent is much more than just, they ain't shit, we'll beat them easily, and just sitting on the couch eating fucking potato chips all week. Overlooking an opponent is more than that. Overlooking an opponent means you don't pull out any kind of strategic plays on them. You play very vanilla. You call a very conservative game plan. Like, as opposed to this kind of game, I expect the Saints to come out and do some fucking trick shit and really keep their head in the game. Keep their head in the game. Like, keep their head in, like, look at, okay, we got to play chess. We know we're playing chess here. We know we're down. We got to be smart if we want to win. We got to outsmart them. As opposed to, like, playing Atlanta or playing the Giants, you're looking at, oh, man, we just got to outball them. We're a better team than them. And it doesn't always work like that because those teams are scheming on you. Whenever you sleeping on them, you ain't strategizing like you should on them. You calling these vanilla-ass fucking plays on them, and you're not pulling out any kind of, you know, you're not pulling something out the bag, you know? You're just going straight vanilla on them. That's what overlooking an opponent is. It's not just sitting on the couch eating potato chips all week and not practicing, letting your body fucking get all rusty and shit. Overlooking an opponent means your opponent's looking up on you. They think that they know you're the superior team. They're preparing for you like you're a superior team, and you're not doing shit. You're just having a normal ass week. Oh yeah, we're just you know, we're just gonna call these vanilla plays. We're gonna save these plays for next week whenever we play a better opponent. You know, that's what overlooking an opponent is. And for the Saints, you need to fucking stop doing that shit. Start pulling plays out your fucking playbook. We're not the team that can sit there and outplay people because we don't have the team to outplay people. We need to pull shit out of the playbook. We need to be strategic and play chess every week if we want to win. Sean Payton, you got to put your brain into this shit. We don't have the team to just fucking play with players. Trevor Siemian's going to start, but Hill's probably going to be involved, Fireball. Brandon, here's another question to you, dude. Why do you care if the Rams or Cardinals lose, Brandon? At this point, I don't give a fuck if the Buccaneers lose, man. I'm not trying to have a loser mindset. Do I want to win the division? Yes. But I'm keeping it realistic, man. The Saints are likely competing for a wild card. We'd have to beat Tampa Bay again. Most likely if we wanted to win the division. I mean, if the Buccaneers lose to Washington Sunday, so fucking be it. I mean, but like, I mean, if Tampa Bay wins, I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. Because we know our place. Brandon, you're 3-5, bro. Stop worrying about the Rams and Cardinals losing. If anything, Brandon, you should want those teams to win, so by the time they play your ass, they ain't putting all the fucking heat on you. They're not in desperate need to win against you. That's how I look at shit. Brandon over here cheerleading. Think, Fireball. I gotta thank you for beating the Rams. I gotta thank you for beating the Rams. I gotta thank you. I really appreciate it. Brandon, why do you give a fuck? I don't see why you care. You're competing for a wild card. You're competing for the 7th seed. Your schedule is brutal. Y'all ain't winning the fucking division. Stop fucking cheerleading. Y'all need us to lose 3 games just to hop over us. Which is not out of the realm of possibility. But still, you want to depend on somebody to lose 3 fucking times? That's how deep in a hole you guys are? You have to beat Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. You got to play the Cardinals twice. You still got to play the Rams again. Who the fuck else do y'all have on y'all schedule? I mean, you got Houston. That's a cupcake. What's up, Alexander? How you doing? I don't know who else y'all got on y'all schedule, Brandon. I don't know what y'all's AFC... Okay, yeah. Y'all are done with all... The only AFC team you have left is, Houston. Y'all ought to wipe the floor with them. Detroit ought to be a dub. Chicago. That ought to be a dub. I don't know who you got to play in the NFC East. Or if you played anybody in the NFC East yet. I'm not quite familiar with y'all's schedule, but you still got to play the Cardinals twice. You still got to play Green Bay. You still got to play the Rams again. I mean, dude, 4 losses. Y'all are done for. That's 4 potential losses right there. And you're sitting here cheerleading on other teams for beating your tough division opponents. Your tough division opponents, the more they lose, the more they're going to need a win against you. So Brandon Rodgers sitting here fucking cheerleading. Thank you for beating... I appreciate you for beating the Rams for us. You're not winning the division. If anything, you're just putting more pressure on the Cardinals to kick your ass twice. And the Rams to kick your ass again. You're lucky I'm picking you to win this week, Brandon. Shit, I would like Josh Hill back. Man, fucking Jimmy Graham, bro. I'd take Jimmy Graham right now, dude. I mean, it's with Chicago, but still, dude. I'd take him. Guys, please like this and, yeah, like it. That helps the channel a lot. I'd appreciate that. I don't think Trautman's bad, man. I mean, I was mad whenever I made that video last week. Start Hill the rest of the year, bench Simeon. Or last week, I'm sorry. I was over my head, obviously. I knew I was over my head, but I was just mad in the moment because Taysom Hill came out, completed 2 good passes, and then they put Simeon back in and he fumbles. So I was mad. I was upset. Before, it was 24-6 at the time. I don't think he's bad either. I rewatched I understand the receivers were dropping it. I get it. I was wrong for that. I was wrong for that. So that's why I apologize to Simeon. I was just mad in the moment, okay? So I apologize. I don't hate Trevor Simeon. I know he's got it hard out there. I was just mad, okay? What's up, Alexander? How you doing, man? I was upset with Trautman kept dropping passes, but it's one game. Yeah, Brute, same. I think the urgency is going to be much more for this game. I think they'll play better. Oh, she is cute, man. She is cutie. Man, she's a cutie. I need a fucking girlfriend, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Here I go again talking about dumb shit. I'm getting off the topic of football. I will say this, and this is rational for me to say. Yeah, Dan Arnold wants to go catch the ball elsewhere. He wants to go catch footballs elsewhere and actually catch it, but whenever it's the NFC Championship game and we have a chance to go up 7-0 and set the tone for the game, which probably, in all realistically, would have won us the game, the fucker drops the ball. The fucker drops a open touchdown pass in the end zone. Thanks, Dan Arnold. Yeah, had he caught that ball, who fucking knows, man? We might have went to the Super Bowl again. Yeah, the fucker wants to drop that pass. Okay, cool. Just like, I mean, I wish we had Jared Cook back, dude. Y'all can sit here and say, oh, well, he fumbled that one time. I've been telling y'all this shit since the fucking, since it happened, dude. The Saints Jared, that was one fuck up, alright? That was one fuck up that he had. Jared Cook wasn't bad, man. Jared Cook was good to us. And we'd be lucky to have him right now. You look at last year compared to this year, holy shit, man. That doesn't change the fact that I think I want Michael Thomas gone at the end of the year. It doesn't change that fact because I just don't think he wants to play here anymore, guys. Y'all are sitting here on social media posting up about, oh, he'll be better than ever next year. Him and Jameis are going to, you know, they're going to cook next year. I don't think he even wants to play here anymore. I don't think ever since the Drew Brees came out and talked about the flag publicly, and he got upset with Drew Brees for that, I think since then he's been trying to get out of here. That's my opinion on that. I don't think Michael Thomas wants to be here anymore. That's why I say get the fuck rid of him. I mean, if the man doesn't want to fucking be here anymore, why keep him around? It's a wasted roster spot, and if he's not going to play, then what the fuck? Dude, at this point, anything, because he doesn't want to be here anymore. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I fully 100% believe that he does not want to be here anymore. He doesn't. Michael Thomas was a great freaking, a great act of character in the first 4 years that he was here. 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2019. Awesome person. Awesome person. I'm not saying he's not a good person either. He's a man of God. I respect him for that. As a person, I respect him for being a man of God. But as far as the Saints organization, ever since the summer of 2020... he's been showing his ass. It's clear as day. This once humbled, quiet receiver, didn't talk much. Brandon Cooks was being a fucking, oh, I want to catch more passes. I don't want to share my pass catches with Michael Thomas. So we got rid of his ass. We got rid of Brandon Cooks, sent him to the Patriots. Michael Thomas started doing better for us. Okay, Brandon Cooks, we don't need you. We don't fucking need you. And Michael Thomas gets to 2020 and he starts acting like an asshole. That's what I'm saying, Woo. I think it's fucking... I don't think he's even that hurt, dude. I really don't. I don't think he's hurt at all. I just think he doesn't want to play here anymore. And it doesn't help that fucking Jameis Winston ain't playing. Why would he want to come back and play for Trevor Siemian? Yeah, I would do anything to go back and get him as opposed to fucking Cesar Ruiz. I mean, shit. My final prediction for the game, score prediction, I posted it on Brute Saints channel. I got the Titans beating us 26-21 in a close game. That's probably going to piss me off. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game to win. It's going to be extremely tough to overcome that. I think the Saints find a way to stay competitive, but I think at the end, when it matters, I think the Titans end up winning. So, I mean, at 5-4, it's not a bad record. I think we have to grab one of these two games. We either have to beat Tennessee or we have to beat the Eagles. I think there is no losing both. We have to either beat Tennessee or beat Philadelphia. Like, there is no losing both before we go into that Buffalo game. Because if we go into that Buffalo game at 5-5, that's a wrap. We could, like, realistically be looking at 5 straight losses if we don't catch a dub in either this week or next week. Because I'm extremely worried about that, because a team that was so resilient, started off 5-2, found a way to stay competitive even with all their flaws. It's only one loss, okay? The good news is that we haven't lost 2 in a row yet. I will give the Saints a lot of credit on that, guys. The Saints have not lost 2 in a row. So I'm proud of them for not losing 2 in a row. They won 1, lost 1, won 3 in a won 1, lost 1. 1-1, win, loss, win 3 in a row, lose. And you know, we'll see how they respond. So I'm proud of them for not losing 2 in a row. That's one thing I cannot get on them for. They haven't lost 2 in a row yet. I'm just hoping that in the grand scheme of things, I just hope the Saints still continue to be resilient and stay competitive and just try to pull out some of these wins these next couple weeks, because we need them. We need them. With that being said, guys, it's all one love. Who Dat Nation will stand together forever. Even if we do fall Sunday, we'll all see it. We'll all talk about it after. We'll all mourn together and we'll all move forward. We just really got to get one of these next couple dubs. We got to find a way to win in Tennessee or win in Philadelphia. And quite honestly, I feel like if we're going to win one of these, I feel like we're going to win this week and lose next week. That's just how I'm feeling right now. I don't even know what he said, Brandon. What did he say? What the what? I didn't even see the message, Brandon. What did Alex say? Yeah, the Saints are consistently inconsistent. But I mean, when you don't lose 2 in a row, I think it's safe to say if you're winning more than you're losing, then you're a winning team. You just lose to some of the most bizarre squads in the NFL. Like, not that Atlanta was necessarily a bad loss, because I could have seen us splitting with them. But the Giants game, now, I mean, when you have a 21-10 lead late in the game, come on now. You can't lose that game, dude. Carolina, we know why they lost that game. There's so many reasons to point out why they lost that game. The Falcons, I mean, even when they shouldn't have even came back and took the lead, they came back and took the lead and still had a chance to erase all that shit from the first 3 quarters. They had a chance to erase all of that. Just get one defensive stop, your strong point on your team. And they... It's tough, guys. It's tough. But, hey, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. It's Friday. Game day in 2 days. Let's get ready for that these next couple days. Do what you got to do. Grind. Oh, whatever. Cool. Whatever. Yeah, for real. I mean, he's probably he might be a kid, Brandon. Might be a fucking kid, dude. So I mean, it's whatever. But then again, I don't want any no small kids over here. But all right, guys, you guys take it easy. I'm out. Thank y'all for popping in. I appreciate it. I feel that, Brandon. I feel that, man. Have a great Friday. I'm out. I'm going to put in that heat. Going to get some work. Get some work done. I'm out, guys. Deuces.